Hi, it's Deborah Green, and I'm here with lesson 6, or video number 6. As a class, we are working on a poster for the Alameda County Department of Public Health Services. I'm trying to show you this thing. And we're working on a poster contest that I think you're gonna win. The theme is mental health. So we began with a few short videos, and I hope this one will be short too, talking about just warming up with blind contour drawings and modified contour drawings. And then we went on to doing thumbnail sketches to kind of brainstorm some ideas for your poster. Then we went on to enlarging one of those ideas for your poster, and then we outlined it in Sharpie, which hopefully you have at home, or it's a waterproof pen, excuse me. And then yesterday we began collaging with paper that you would have in the house, because it could be old magazines or old flyers or anything on colored paper. I don't know why I can't get a good angle with this. Anyway, this is my poster the way it is so far. I'd say the opposite of watercolor is here you don't want to leave any white space. With watercolor painting, which was our last project, you wanted to intentionally leave some white space. But let's do another step on this project. And speaking of watercolor, we're going to actually put in some base colors with watercolor that can then be covered up with collage. In order to set up for watercolor painting, I have newspaper on the table, nice and flat. I've opened it up so paint won't get on the table. I have my paint, I have my brush, I have a small paper towel, it's actually a paper napkin, a fresh container of water, and what I was going to do is just block in some colors. I'm working with a warm color theme for this project, and then I believe that I'll have a little bit of cool color. So, see, that came out red, I meant for it to be orange. So just wet your brush and wet the tip of the color in your paint set. This is you can even use really cheap paints for this, because no one's really going to see this. This is really just for a planning tool. So I'm just going to drop some color in here. But what I'm thinking is I have these two sad faces, so I think I'm going to have those sides be a cool color, which is, I'm going to use blue. Because when you're feeling blue, that's okay too. And there's a little sadness over here. Okay, and then let's get back to some warm colors. Let's see, so I have pink, orange, yellowish. I'm gonna get a brighter yellow. This kind of came out brown, even though it's supposed to be yellow, but that's okay. And so these are, what I love with watercolor is the colors just block in really, really quickly. And it's funny, sometimes I'm just in the mood for different colors, and for some reason today I'm just loving brown. Brown is traditionally a warm color, and the way you make brown is either mixing a warm and a cool color together, or it's a warm color with just a dot of black in it. Now, of course, these ideas don't commit me to these colors. It's just to help me visualize if this is what I want to do. And because everything's going to get covered up with collage, I don't even have to erase my pencil lines, which I might want to do with a different project. I'm going to let that dry, and while that's drying, I'm going to continue collaging. As you can see, I got a lot done between yesterday and today, so I'm just going to keep working on this background. So with the glue stick, if you're using that, you just want to do a small amount at a time so it doesn't dry up on you. And let's see, here's my red. And really for these little areas, especially, you want to tear really small pieces. Oops, I can't. How do we do that? Bum. But you know what? You watched me do this yesterday. So I am not going to do the whole thing in front of you. I think I will just cover up these small things. Again, I want to remind you to cut small pieces and overlap the pieces and get a variety of different papers, and in this case a variety of reds from magazines, from advertising, circulars. I would try not to use newsprint or the cheap paper stuff that just comes in the mail for free. That paper will just get kind of brittle after a few months, and all your hard work will just kind of dry up. But these are from catalogs that come in the mail for free. Oh, you can already see my glue is drying up so quickly. And sometimes on the torn edge, there's a little bit of the white paper from behind, from the backside shows. And that's kind of interesting. I'll show you here. So I'm going to tear some of this yellow. So you can see the front is yellow, but the back is white. And I'm just going to patch up this little face. Boom. There we go. I'm going to stop. You'll see this at its next stage. Oh, shoot.